Hello guys, hope you're well. It's me, Game Junkie, and today I'm not feeling the best. I've been full of cold for the last, I don't know, 4 days or so. Been in bed for most of that. So apologies if I sound a little awful, but we'll see how we get on. What I'm not doing is actually put those on. So we'll do that quickly. So I hope you're all well. Hope you're better than me at least. But we'll see what today's stream brings and how long it goes on for. Hello Ryan, hope you're well. So yeah, I'm a bit bunged up, sinuses and things like that at the minute, so bear with. So what is the plan for today's stream? It's a good question. I think what we're going to do is try and advance a little bit more in our sort of research tree. But we'll take a look at that once it goes full screen in a second. How are you Ryan? What have you been up to today? Anything exciting? The cinema, it was yeah, it was good. I didn't actually see the original Lilo and Stitch, so I'd never seen it, didn't know what to expect, but obviously the wife was and has seen it. Ooh, right, it's a bit warm in here today, I must say. It's probably not helped that on this holiday. See, now I did wonder when that was. I know that Matt mentioned you were going and whatnot, but I couldn't remember when he said it was. So it's today then for a week, is it? You got a good connection out there on the motorway. So let's refresh our mind. Let's unpause that and we'll see. So I think construction parts 3 was in the process of being unlocked, so that's nearly there. What else have we got? We're probably going to need the maintenance depot because we don't want to run out of that too soon. What's the weather looking like over there? Is that supposed to be a little bit better than here? It's supposed to rain for most of it, as if next week. What shall we do after there? So we'll get the maintenance depot 2 research. I don't think we need any of this just yet. Again, they're nice to haves as opposed to needs to have. I think we're working our way up to large vehicles there. But obviously before we do that, we are going to need maintenance depot because otherwise we'll just run out and everything will grind to a halt. So let's have a look-see. Oh, my nose. If I do sneeze, forgive me, I apologise. Construction parts 3, there we go. So we can look at placing some of those down. Just wondering whether we can try and look at actually upgrading some of these assembly points. Saying construction parts 3, I don't even mean that. I mean these assembly module 3s, whatever you want to call them. So that's going to need 40 construction parts 3. Weather's not looking too bad. Oh, good. That's what we like to hear and see. So let's pop that somewhere like so. Your recipe is going to be that one. And for the time being, we might need to see if we can. Yeah, we can. There we go. Let's just select that so we can get some construction parts. Although that said, let's copy that, deselect the recipe for that one, put you back, because otherwise what will happen is we'll forget about it and then we'll be out and that will be another pain. So that needs steel. Have we made steel yet? I thought we did, yeah. So steel is just there. That's cool. So that is slowly filling up. I think when we streamed last, this loose storage pot was not staying full, so that seems to be very much now building up a nice surplus, so that's always good. So yes, we need to then somehow get the steel from over there down here, and this is where it starts to get very complex with belts coming all over the place and trucks getting underneath and that sort of thing. So yeah, we'll try and remember to give ourselves lots and lots of space. So it is just the construction parts and steel parts then that this machine here needs. Let's just, again, more space is best. we'll go down to here, and again, as ever, what I've not said is yet is you can actually, I'm going to try and find them quickly. Or do you have to unlock them? They have things called belt lifters. I'm trying to find them. I don't think you have to unlock them. I know you do there. So conveyor lifts. So all that essentially does is you can sort of connect it onto the end, and then it just takes up one tile as opposed to sort of that length there. So, you know, it's a useful little tool, but they take up electricity. Electricity costs resource, and certainly in this early stage of the game, we're not going to be spending anything that we don't have to. So this is where it starts to potentially get very untidy, I think. Let's take that to belt height 3. We'll bring that over here like so. Bang, bang. We will create that one again at single height and drop it down. And then we'll pop you on there. You just there. So that should, again in theory, give us some construction parts 3. Change you to that one. Right, we unpause that and we'll build that with Unity just so that build can start filling up nicely, and then the steelworks there can also carry on producing. We are going to have to look at possibly upgrading the belts because that can't literally spit the iron ore out quick enough to keep everything primed. So let's look at where that is at the minute. Salt production. Let's change tack. Let's do that first, and then we'll go back to that afterwards. Cancel that one. Start. And then we'll bring up the salt production once more. And that's, I think, what I was saying towards the end of last episode. I was obviously trying to work towards the large vehicles. And I remember playing this game the first time, and you think, great, let's go over, unlock the large vehicles, jobs are good, but it doesn't actually, to make a vehicle, you actually need all this glass stuff. So it makes sense just to get this unlocked first, and then you can move towards the depot, because that all is basically all that gets researched via this icon here. So we'll add that back into the queue system just so we don't have to wait, followed by that. So there we go. That should keep our research teams fairly busy for the duration. And then our steel, as predicted, is coming down here rather nicely, and then just pressing the U key we can click both of those belts, and that'll get those built also. And again, we'll do the same there just for those construction parts. That's still being built there, isn't it? Yeah, cool. We'll quick build one of those, and again we just need to get some construction parts 3 up and running, so we'll quick build that also. And then we can connect up with the conveyor belt. And there we go. So yeah, it's just that delay in the iron ore getting to the furnaces that isn't helping production at the minute, but hopefully that should be tweaked shortly. Food. How are we doing on the food situation? Not too bad. Well, up to that then, so we've still got 38 months worth of supply. We've got plenty of workers around, or should we say spare. I think we'll fast forward time a little bit, get things underway, and then once we've got a number of construction parts 3 in storage, we'll be able to upgrade this one and both of these then to start bringing us even more construction parts, just so we can start building more advanced buildings down the way. Right, so we're completely out of copper now. That's not too good, is it? And that's because we've got no supply over here, so nothing in the machine either. So yeah, that's just going to be a supply versus demand issue. So we've got 2 trucks waiting. Let's put another truck on there. That hopefully just brings down the waiting time from working over this area back over to here. So we'll see how that goes ever so shortly. I think you've got good Wi-Fi then, Ryan, if you're monitoring from the motorway. Right. That's all being filled up. This is getting lots of lime again. Why have we got lots of lime? M1. Whereabouts on the M1? I'll pause you for the time being over there. You're going to get lots of recyclables, aren't you? Yes, you are. How many have we got in there? 16. So hopefully we're able to upgrade you. It's only 25, okay. That shouldn't take us too much longer. We've got 20 already. And we can upgrade these in a short while, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm going to be out of mechanical parts as well, isn't it? That's, again, another worry, but it'll all come to plan. It'll all come to plan. Going down to Portsmouth, Lutterworth Junction. Oh, okay, so you literally just got onto the motorway then. Junction 19, is it, I believe, off the top of my head? We've got that turned on. Yeah, we'll be shortly. Come on then, we just need to get that copper ore out. No, not copper ore, the iron ore. The faster that occurs, the more and more we'll get the products onto the belts and we can make more stuff down the line. Ugh. You actually get the ferry, I think Matt was saying tomorrow morning, is that right? You're staying in a hotel tonight? Boost you. Nice. And we're out of electricity. Because that's also out of coal. Right, so where's our coal? Do we not have another excavator on that? I thought we had. No, clearly not. We've only got the 2 then, so yeah, we can consider, and I will get another excavator on there. Where is our vehicle parts thing? Just there. So okay, that was plenty enough there then. I thought for a worry we didn't have any in stock, but we have. So we've got 40 parts. Iron we're going to be waiting on as well. So we shall wait. It'll come. It'll come. Conveyor belts. Where are we at? 48% on that one. Not enough maintenance 1. I know, and that's because we haven't got enough. I suppose what I could do, just to help us out a little bit, we can go conveyor belt there. We can toggle that direction. How about that? There we go. Why don't we think about that soon, right? Right, there we go. So that'll feed those belts a lot quicker now, and that means we should, in theory, start seeing a lot more throughput, blast furnaces, and giving us more iron, etc. Thought I had a little worry then that wasn't connected, but it is. So we was looking at moving that as well, but again, I'm not going to do that just yet until we get some building parts in storage. So the iron is rocking up there nicely. Mechanical parts are being supplied again, so that's good. Get rid of these, get rid of you. Say not enough maintenance. Why have I not got enough maintenance then? Let's put that on a boost then, just to speed that up. We don't want that dry and vehicles, etc. seizing up. Water's looking good. What are you looking at? So, that's probably not going to help the iron situation. We need 156 to upgrade the ship. That's probably why we're so low. Right. How's the coal situation looking on the boiler? Not very good, is it? Not very good at all. Okay. Not a worry though, because we have just built you, haven't we? Let's get rid of you. You can go and work on that one. We'll have to unpause it first though. Yep. What are you waiting for? You're still waiting for the iron. Oh, just disappeared. Not a problem. We shall wait. Oh yeah, right. You're building nicely, so will you. You're okay. Coolio. Copper ore is also nice. That's your limestone. No idea what's going on with my headphones as well. That stopped working. Ugh. How much squaring off have you got to do down there? Terraforming, dumping. No. These well, dumped. I was going to say mine bits, but the dumped bits, not a problem. You're sorted. You're sorted. Have you got anything on? Yes, you have. You're full, so that's fine. What are you doing there? I would prefer you go for coal, please. Go and find the coal. Hunt the coal. There we go, so. Right, the conveyor belt thing's taking a long time. Although, typical now, we don't actually need the conveyor belt because we put the other belt onto the system. But hey ho, it'll always be good to have. Right. See, I'm still used to having lots of computerized machines because in the early stages, all these construction assemblies and things like that, they're very, very reliant on staff and workers and things like that. So You have to balance it all out very, very carefully. So that's still not full. Power's not an issue though, which is good. Where are you chopping your trees? Oh, over there, not a problem. You can carry on with that then for the time being. Hello Matt, how you doing? Well excited for your holiday? Down on the south coast? Before going over to the big pond. You still haven't got enough maintenance. That's not good. Not too good, not too good. So maintenance depot 2. That takes 24 but gives 12. Where was that other one? Maintenance there, 24 and 12. Yeah. 480. Okay. Let's finish watching the F1 qualifying. I can't believe you got my like signal on the motorway. If that was me, I think I'm in the dot. It was Monaco this week. Oh, very nice. But that was nice weather down there. Oh. Research is doing it with that one. Not enough maintenance, yes I know. Well, there's not much I can do right now. Very sunny, good. Very, very good. We like sunshine. So, construction parts are all filled up nicely. That's completely out. And that's because we don't have any electronics, isn't it? Yes, indeed it is. Let's, that's probably why our maintenance is low then. Let's upgrade that. It will also boost as well. And we'll boost this one too. Get that full of electronic parts. We like electronic parts. We need electronic parts. People out on the boats. It's a very wealthy country. Yeah, I know. It's a nice part of the world is Monaco. Although I've never been myself. I've only seen it on TV and things like that. So we need this to hurry up and fill up rather quickly. There you go. Look, the electronics are slowly but surely filling up that belt line. And then hopefully everything else, such as research and the vehicles and construction parts, will start to be stocked up once more. I suppose what we need to do is probably look to build that now. And that. Because we're out of copper. And it's a good job I've just noticed that, because that needs a water connection. Get that in, build that. Come on. Eventually we'll be able to upgrade this with acid and you get 24 plates of copper as opposed to just that one. Come on. What are we waiting for? Let's take that boost off. That is one frustration with this game, actually, that the trucks can never take anything off the belts. They always have to take them from storage units. So hopefully you're coming to get that construction part, which it looks as though you are. Happy days. That's it, stick it there. There we go. And then, why have we got no power once more? It's the whole thing, yeah. Oh, this coughing and spluttering, it's no good. No good at all. Mining designation. I think what I'll do is we'll remove that section because a lot of that's just dirt at the minute and that's not what we need to prioritise. We'll take that away. Where does the coal layer start? So let's just go down. No, not that one. We need to go there. Edit area, rectangle. There, like that. And then we'll go back into the mining designation. Get rid of that. And whoop, start that again. In fact, as we've got small excavators, we'll just focus on a narrow trackway for the time being. Get rid of that as well. Come on. You can focus on the dirt, because then, in theory, that should send you over here. Come on, start digging. No, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? You have to clear that, really? Is that what you want? Darn thing. Over there. Come on. We're now back onto salt production. So, in theory, the conveyor belt 2 thing is sorted. Let's look at employing that just there then. So we'll upgrade you, thank you. And what we'll do is we'll just get rid of that one and that one. Nice one. We're looking for limestone, so yeah, lots in there. Not worry about limestone just yet then. Hole's okay on that one. And also there for a change. Happy days. There we go, starting to dig into the train now. I mean, that does amaze me, the depth that we can start digging to, and as we increase our fleet and upgrade it, it soon chews through that dirt. Great stuff. Have we got any areas dumps or at least designated? I don't think we have. But not a problem, we can do that quickly here. Just because I want it all matching for the time being, let's go over to there, wasn't it? Yeah. Dump all that just there. Did we? Yeah, so we did get stage 2. We're burning all the excess gases off at the moment. F1, let's have a look at that then. Light oil, can we do anything with light oil just yet? No. So we can burn it, which is what we're doing at the minute, and we've got nothing else to do with that. What's the other bit that we're burning off there? Heavy oil. I don't think we've got any options for heavy oil either just yet. No. Okay, so we'll have to carry on burning and being very More efficient. You are blocked. Why are you blocked? Sand. Sand and dirt. Okay. So, slow the time down. Gotta work out how we fix this then. Vehicle management. What can be dumped by trucks? Does that allow us to actually dump? Trucks can export cargo. There we go. That should mean, in theory, that you're going to... Yes, as you are. So that's the dirt sorted. And now it's just the sand. Sand. We shall pause. Okay, that should, in theory, stop the sand supply being needed over there. You don't need boost. What are you waiting for on that line? Still waiting for copper. Why? I've got copper. I don't understand. That looks as though there's some sort of bottleneck or something in there, I think. I don't know why. That should be producing 24 molten. That consumes 12. That one consumes 12. Well, what are you doing now then? No backlog there. Let's take the boosts off, see if that helps. Which one's the better one? So this one. Take the boost off of that one there and see if that slows it down a little bit. On the A43 now. Oh, you're flying through the southern part of the country, eh? Oh yeah, I just wish I could really blow my nose so hard. The top of my sinuses and stuff is all blocked. It's not good. So, I do apologise for sounding congested, shall we say? Congested, and that's not a word you like to hear when you're on the motorway or the A43. You were 3. Network, good. I mean, I was on 3 many years ago, way before like the smartphones and everything else, and I wasn't a fan. It was never a good network for me, but I suppose that was 20-ish years ago. Right, we need to fix this copper mallet, don't we? So you... what are we producing? 39-ish. That takes 4. So it should... It should be okay. I don't know why it's not. Let's fast forward the time again. Oh dear. So we just need to get the copper up and running a lot faster than what it perhaps is. And in order to do that, what I'd like to do is pause that, prime these channels, because otherwise we're constantly waiting for this to be full, which is not good either. So we'll let that build up a little bit. And then that should stop pumping through as it's making the next one, so on and so forth. So there we go, that should be enough for the time being. There's your next lot. It's just waiting for the copper plates to come through, isn't it? I suppose we could boost. We've got plenty of unity up there, haven't we? So let's just look to do that. Boost you, and you. That should help us out a lot more, I think. There we go. It's looking better already, isn't it? So the electrical parts are coming out to their end now, and they'll be able to make maintenance there and more construction parts because they are power in this game. They are the power. What's the iron situation looking like? Again, the iron's not... I don't understand why. Probably for the same reasons then. Let's pause. Oh, that's what I didn't rotate that back. Tools down onto one furnace, so that should help us out again. There we go, it's all coming through. Unpause that one and that one. I did see a clip of this game and the refugees all died. Yeah, well, and that's it. So it's very easy in this game to get into these so-called death spirals, and when your refugees all die, it's very, very difficult to sort of get any more back. I think you can go into sort of your trade. Well, I suppose you can do it from here, but you can go into sort of here and you can trade and adopt refugees, but again, they cost unity. So if you're in a situation with no unity, no refugees, it's something that pretty much you're not going to stand much chance of getting away from, sadly. But like I say, this is a very, very early game yet, and you know the town's going to be massive. It really is. We're going to expand, and this is going to be a massive quarry with ramps. So already the excavators are sort of below ground. Just touching on the coal there, you can see. I'm surprised I've not run out of coal yet, actually, because that's been chewing through the dirt for such a long time. But what we have there, shock horror. How are we doing over here for coal? So half a little loose storage canister tank thing, whatever you want to call it. But at least now we are sort of getting through to the coal, which is good. You are mining coal at least, that's good. Let's expand your area a little bit more. We'll be getting there, We're going to run out of power again in a minute, aren't we? Of course we are. There we go, it's already popping up, look, popping up. How are we doing for electrical parts? So the maintenance thing is sorted. You I'm not worried about because we've got lots of research bits and bobs there. Likewise, I'm not worried about that for you. What we're doing about limestone. Bang, bang. We'll set you to limestone, but what we will do, so we don't overload, is pause that there. That's up and running then. Glass making. So, we've just unlocked salt production now. Let's go over there and see what that's all about. So, we have our seawater pump just there like that. We then have to go to an evaporation pond. Is it? Yeah, so you've got two options. So you've got the evaporation pond, and then you've got a heated pond, which basically just gives you more product in the same amount of time. So it's only an extra 20 construction parts to get the upgraded version. Again, I like to do that just because it gives you a bit more flexibility a bit later on when you need more salt, etc. So again, we'll look to pop this here like so, just so it gives us plenty of room to maneuver. Then we're going to need some storage on the ends. Where is the storage? That one. So we can pop that there. And then what we're going to need as well is another one of these devices. Let's go and copy that. Hopefully, whoop, I want to stick that just down here. And you'll see exactly why in a minute. And great, yeah, it's not going to work, is it? Okay, we'll stick it there. Your recipe is going to be not that, but the brine, because at the minute we have no use for the brine. Let's connect everything up. So we want you to come in from there to there, And we want to send you to there. And then finally, we want the salt to go in just there. We'll get all this built up and running. And that way we should have plenty of salt then ready for the glass making as and when that comes about. So, what do we want to do? Oh no, it made a boo-boo. Okay, for the time being, we will just go salt water. It's not the most efficient, as you can see, it only gives us 6. But if we turn the brine water, I suppose we could still do that, couldn't we? What we'll do is we'll go there. Fluid storage then. This might be a good example to show you how this is going to work. So what we can say is we want you to take the brine water and then do that. We want the, not the sorter, but the balancer, don't we? Let's go bang. Balancer, that's what I want. So if we go there to there, put that in, then we can go that one to that one, that one to that one. Now fingers crossed, this should work quite nicely. Just need to make sure we set this up correctly, so we want it to come into here and out of there as a priority to fill this up nicely, and then everything else as and when it's full, that's this sort of closed system circuit, whatever, it should start pushing it out through there. But as ever, we've now got no power once more, but that's probably because, yep, we're waiting on coal. So come on, hurry up. Let's send you back down there. Change that back to coal. You can also come and mine down there, please. And you're not listening. So let's just tell you that you're not digging that then. You are coming down here. There you go. Take that sideways just to give more coal there. Concrete blocks are coming down as well. Why? Presumably because it hasn't got any power. One is boosting that because we haven't got any of that, so we'll just boost them both. We need to give you permission to dump crushed slag crushed. There we go. Surprised that's not backed up already down there. I mean, luckily that was just on the cusp then. What are you doing with that? Are you going to dump it? Oh, okay, we are full once more. Let's slow down, take a look at where we can perhaps look at dumping then. Let's do it here, I think. Let's go up. No, we don't want it at an angle like that. We want it to be flat. So F key, we'll level that up to level 3. Yeah, there we go. That should give us a bit of breathing space there then. Go on, truck, start dumping, please. Thank you. And the waste was also piling up. What have we got in here? Okay, so we've not got much lime left in store, so you can go and be unpaused, please, and bring us lots more. What are you waiting for? Dirt? No? Alright, so yeah, the dirt is still full in that machine. Okay. That's not a problem because... Is there any other areas that we need? Dirt. What we'll do is we'll plonk down a mine control tower just there. Get that built, and then we'll go edit area, rectangle, and put that there, and then we'll select what you can have dumped. So we don't want rocks, we don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that. So you will just be our dirt dumping base for the time being, and select that. Square that off nicely just there. There we go. Fast speed. So hopefully the trucks, in theory, should start getting rid of this one ASAP. Come on. Empty the dirt, please. Then we need the coal to start building back up so we can get the power plant up and running again. Why are you not? There you go, thank you. You should all be taking your stuff to the all sorts of planter thing. Go. I suppose what we could look at doing is actually putting a storage thing on, just to give us an extra bit of a buffer, but let's not worry about that just yet. Still out of copper then, are we? Okay, no. That looks good, so let's take that off then. And again, we'll select you and you. Maintenance is looking good too. Happy days. You can be on boost as well. Oh, I forgot to unpause these earlier on. Let's do that now, get our iron back up and running. We need the sand to start going down as well. Vehicles are extremely busy. I'll go and build another one then. Did we upgrade the... No, haven't. Put the armour plating on, please. There we go, we've got the armour plating on, that'll help us out. And hopefully it should reduce the amount of damage that the ship sustains, so we shouldn't have to use much resource to repair it, unlike currently. So we've still got power issues, but that should sort itself out imminently. What else do we need? Glass making. We're still waiting for that. How's the salt production coming on? It's not. Come on then. Good job we started the salt production a while ago, because it clearly is going to take us some time to get everything smoothed out, isn't it? Come on. So you're all set for coal priority, yes you are. Let's tell you guys to sort of level off then. Get rid of that. Level off and start heading towards that chunk there then, please. That's what's causing us the delay at the minute, isn't it? So, and we'll get another truck, please. What we're looking at for staff, so 26 workers available. So still waiting for the iron to be built, or to be made, I should say. That is starting to build up nicely now, though. That's always good. And we're out of diesel. Boost. Let's set that as import 1. Make that the priority, shall we? Quickly, come on. Dump the coal. We're going to be out of fuel in a minute. Pickup has no fuel. I know it doesn't. I know. Quick, come on. So this is dangerous territory now. All the trucks are going to be walking up. Oh no, slow down. What's going on? Assigned to mine tower. What we really need is... In fact, does that go... Dump. Let's go you. Import from... Ore sorter. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I might need to go with plan A. Which was... Ore sorter. Come on. There we go, pop that there. Want you to sort. Iron ore. Good to see it for looking then. And then we'll take you around to that. Quick build you. And copy. Dirt. Get you built. Hopefully then, that should see the machine start to be unloaded, because we need space for the coal quickly. What on earth's going on here? That's not what you should be doing. Products to be filtered. You. Iron ore. That one, delete. Quick remove. You can also be going out to that one. Let's delete that one quick. Come on, we need to unclog you. Darn thing. I'll have to buy some emergency diesel. Somehow, somewhere. Coal. There we go. You, let's get you over there. Come on. Quickly. Here come the army of trucks. Have we saved it? That is the question. That is the question. Have we actually... Yeah. So why are you not dumping them then? Oh, no idea why it's not dumping. It should be dumping. That's because it's full over there, that's why, again. Let's just do a little island. Although we're not going to be able to get onto the island because it's got these damn things around it. Let's slow down time. Shall we give ourselves a little ramp there? I think that might be ideal. Let's do that then. So, up. There. Not that way though. We want to go down, rotate. There we go. Bit of a ramp, isn't it? But hey ho. Should give us lots of space to go and dump all of the trash, slags, and all the other bits and bobs that we don't need anymore. So go on. Are you dumping? Yes, you are. What is the issue now? Presumably still going to be... Let's turn you off. Let's turn you off because you're just going to consume it. So we need the steam, don't we? We need the steam. Why are the coal trucks not delivering then? Sign to the mine tower, yes. Let's just get rid of you guys. You, I don't want to keep you full, I want to keep you empty. This is like a catastrophic nightmare. Low power, yes, I know. We're in a bit of a predicament. In order for me to make power, I need you to work. I need you to work and you're not working. Go on, quick. What else can we trade for coal right now? We need the coal. Let's just buy that. Hopefully that'll give us enough fuel. Take the fuel to the tank, that's what we want. That is what we want. How much power have we got? You won. We need to have the priority, don't we? What is that? Rock. Well, we seem to have a lot more vehicles and stuff moving at the minute. Although you guys are still sat there. Why are you sat there? Oh, this is annoying me now. Go. Don't want dirt. Oh, they seem to be going somewhere now. Has that fixed it? Was it stuck somehow? Well, hey, well, we've got smoke and steam and stuff, so that's all that matters. You guys should be in port 1 though. Keep you empty. You need to be linked up with that one. There we go. Oh, that was a close call, wasn't it? What I want on that actually is an alert now. So notify if you're 25% or less. We would do something about it at that point. Let's unpause you guys. That was a close call, that was. A very, very close call. So, what else have we got here then? Concrete mixer. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Food, that's taken a bit of a dive, so I have to be mindful of that. No free housing. And trucks are extremely busy, so we'll give you another truck to be on your way. How much can you guys burn off? Not a lot, so let's just allow you to burn some more. You can also burn some more. Need to build that diesel supply up a little bit more, which indeed it is doing. The happy days. Whew. And once more, we've got no iron, but that'll start to pick up again. Yeah, this is just a bit of a nightmare in terms of having to have everything sorted through the ore sorting plant because it backs up and causes a problem. But hey ho, we shall make sure it doesn't do that in future. Naughty thing. Bad thing. Bad ore sorter. What's going on over here then? So that is slowly but surely now making us some salt ready for our glass supply. I was going to say gas supply then. No, our glass making production facility thing. So you can see the little cool heaters, look, how the little radiating heater things over the pool of water crystallizes the salt and then sends it down into the conveyor system where we can keep it there. Again, let's just use that slider to say we want to keep that empty if we can. That's okay. It's also okay. So that's my only concern with the ore sorter, is because that's connected to the dirt as well. When the dirt starts to build up, how do we select which one is the priority to come out of the end? I don't know, but I suppose we'll find out. So copper and electronics are all looking good. So is the steel. Let's slow that down a little bit. Don't want to run out too quickly of our iron parts, do we? No, we do not. No trees to harvest. That's bad. Very bad. And I think we'll go over here now and start getting rid of some of these trees, just because this is where we're going to start our mining operation. And we don't want the trees getting in the way. So at least there's less dirt now looking in there. That looks to be very... That rock at the bottom? Oh. As long as the truck's coming out with the dark coal, that's all that matters for us. That we can burn. Rocks and everything else we can't. So 62% for the glass making then, and then we'll be on to large vehicles. We'll be able to upgrade this depot shortly to that, which will be a huge, huge help. Although again, my only concern is it just means that the ore sorter will get clogged up even quicker. Partially stuck now. Reject single loads. Let's have a look at that. Trucks carrying only one type of product will be rejected. Yes. You know what? That might help, because thinking about it, that might have been our issue. Because the trucks with a load full of coal will still try and bring it here, I think. We'll see how we go with that option selected. That might have just helped us out in the long run. Oh dear. Let's get a couple more trucks on the go, shall we? But we'll do 4, because that will take us to 20 workers available then. Also get some processing done along the way. Water's looking good too. What else? Yeah, it's just the iron that needs a bit of TLC now. But that is growing very slowly but surely. Going past Oxford now. Crikey, flying through. Be able to call into Jeremy Clarkson's farm. He's just through the other side of Oxford, isn't he? So now that's the bottleneck. It's this slag pile, isn't it? We just need to get rid of it somehow, but it's not. There we go. Let's drive that down a little bit more. Hopefully these trucks, as and when they're built, should speed that up a little bit. Come on. Now that the fuel tank over there is done, we'll take the Unity off those. Coal's running low on that one now. Crikey, it's like whack-a-mole, this game. And there we go. At least the slag tank is being reduced now, which is good. Turn that off and that off. Crikey, it's well and truly backed up, isn't it? Although, fear not, we will get more bigger trucks soon, so again, less resources needed. Glass making, there we go. Right, so where we're going to be popping that? Let's slow the time down a little bit then, and we can take a look at the glass maker now. So with the glass maker, you obviously get that there, which obviously makes 24 molten glass, or should I say, takes 24 molten glass and provides us with 12 sheets. And then we're going to need also another furnace over here. And so that one was for the copper. This one will be for let's think about this. So that one, select. You're not going to be doing that one or that one. We're going to be taking either glass mix, that one and that one back, and then we can swap those. No, that way around. That's what we want. So we can either have our broken glass there, or the glass mix. And in order to make glass mix, let's just have a look what we need there. Glass mix, glass mix, glass mix. So we need a mixer, and that takes sand and limestone, as well as a bit of salt, which will give us what we need there. And then eventually, once we get acid unlocked, we can also use that just to reduce the amount of limestone and sand a little bit. Let's put you. Oh crikey, I just hit the wrong one now, haven't I? F1. Rotate you, and we'll flip you over. I'm just thinking whether we put that in line with the rest. Oh, we will. We will. Let's pull you back a little bit then, and then we'll get some storage. So what we'll do, we'll set up ready for recycling, I think. Coal. Let's bring the coal belt then. There. Then we can bring the coal belt again to there. And what we'll do is we'll go... Excuse me. Just in case... we can put that there like that. And we'll go... that one. And that one. We'll be a part balancer. Worth noting, you can't put a container on directly to a pipe balance, so you have to space it off with a belt like so. Let's change these now before we forget. You can be broken glass, and you can be, he says, let's flip you over because then we can have the acid tank just here. Change that over to glass mix. We're not confusing ourselves anymore. Conveyor belts from there to there. Should work, shouldn't it, I think? And then I suppose what we can do again is go you. We can bring that there, that there, and that there. Although we need to change that to sand. That one can be... That was limestone, wasn't it? Limestone. That one to limestone. You can also be salt. Happy days. Try and line them up a little better. Something like that. What do you think? There we go. And eventually I suppose we can look at how we connect it all up to this bad boy, whatever, but we'll worry about that another time. Get all this up and running. Bang, bang, bang. Get that primed with the old coal belts. Another hour and 30 minutes to go. What are you doing? Good timing. Only feels like 2 minutes ago you were sat at the Lutterworth junction. Connect you to that one. And then we want to connect, she said, the glass mixer thingamabob. Yeah, see, this is new in update 3 in terms of the recipes here. So this takes 24 molten glass and produces 12, but it also gives us 12 broken glass. Whereas in previously you had to get your broken glass through the recycling centre, so that is good. I suppose it sort of reduces the amount of raw items over here to make things. So coolio. Waste management, smokestack, we'll put that one on there. We'll connect the molten channel up to that one, and then we shall copy that. Probably thinking what we're doing, but as and when we upgrade this later on, the second, more efficient version is a lot longer. I don't know how much longer, but that looks long enough. But we shall see if we are correct later on. And then we want to go back to conveyor belts and connect that. And before we forget, we'll change that to glass. So in theory, that is our glass setup up and running. Excuse me. This cough is really, really, really not fun. So we're about, what, 20%, 25%-ish through the research on that one. So, by the time this is all up and running and making glass, we should have enough stock to start building our first medium-sized vehicle. Exciting times, isn't it? Right, we are running low on one of these, aren't we? So let's upgrade. Not fast time. We're going to need it as we expand our empire down the line. And we'll expand that one as well, because again, we're also going to need mechanical parts. Double time. I need you to go, come on. Set the priority on this one. They're all set on full also. Good. That's what we like. Sand. We've got no sand again. Unpause you. You can start digging all the way out here. Now we're building us a nice ramp. The second tier, happy days. Food. We are short on workers. Let's go and send you somewhere and explore something, shall we? Where do you think there's not going to be a ship? I'm thinking there. Go on, bring us some people. We need at least 3. That's nice and full. Special National Highways access we got. I'm thinking more you've got a chopper. Or a jetpack. In the Hyundai. Cool, there's our first bit of glass there then. Happy days. Known about this extra port, we could have done something about it earlier, couldn't we? But not a worry. What we'll do then is we'll go conveyor belt from there up to level 2, over level 2, level 1, across here like that, and connect. Look at that. I suppose it makes sense that we're able to use and gather a lot of broken glass, because I'm sure that in the production of glass there's a lot of breakages and offcuts and things like that, so again, it makes sense. And I do like the animation there. Look, I can see it being cut, presumably what, by laser or glass cutter, I'm not sure. Wow, lots of broken glass on that belt. Lots indeedy do. Alright, so that's still being processed. How are we doing over here for salt? Okay, we are building salt up nicely. Cool. Has everyone retired to the rooms? What, in my house? And if so, no. The wife is in the living room watching TV, and Erin is dancing around in the kitchen, and Archie's upstairs. Oh dear. Have you had dinner, or are you going to be having dinner when you get to the hotel? Let's slow the food production down here, shall we? Food consumption, let's reduce that by 20%. Has she recovered from her cold? No. She's still dying, although she gave me no sympathy when I was off in bed with the man flu, which I clearly got from her. To boost that, even though we've got no staff. And no one to make the construction parts. What we'll do is we'll pause you. You can be the bottom of the pile. Here come the old mechanical parts. Cool, that's what we like to see. What have we got going off over here? Bang. There we go. Should take the sand. Awesome sauce. What have we got there? Go away. Go away. That one, not enough maintenance, yes and no. You can go, you can go, so can you. So, the ship is back. Think about it, why has it not done the ship upgrade? Or has it? I mean, it doesn't look very armoured. We shall see then. Right. Do we actually get any additional peoples? No? That's a bit of a shame. $50 trucks, one. Suppose whilst we've got some spare unity, we'll get that up and running. All that cough spread onto the door. No, that's what I mean, Rise. I've been ill all week. I spent what day are we now? Saturday. So I spent Tuesday afternoon in bed all day. Wednesday I was in bed all day. Thursday I had to work from home, and then Friday I was well enough to go in, but I'm full of cold and coughing and spluttering, I think one would say. Coughing and spluttering, which is not fun. Not fun at all. Let's upgrade that one, just to give it a bit more space. And then I think we'll just get the blueprints down. Not flat enough. Yeah. But knowing that we was going to have so much dirt, I would have just filled this section in with the dirt, but hey ho. How are we doing with the wood? Okay, at the minute, okay. Yeah, dying with the man flu. Oh, what are you doing over there? Get over there, help. There we go. Should get it out quicker now, shouldn't it? Although there's nothing in the machine. Just can't win with this thing. Just can't win. The truck's apart there. I'm going to follow this truck actually to see what the journey looks like. So it has dumped it in there. Right, okay. I think now we've enabled that option. Look, the trucks are taking it here as opposed to through the ore sorting plant, which I suppose takes some demand off of that being ran. Just need to stabilise the amount of coal being produced because we don't seem to have enough at the minute. I don't know whether we need another truck perhaps in the mix. Let's keep an eye on it quickly. So that excavator's not loading anyone at the minute. What are you doing? Right. Let's put another one on there, shall we? Well, increase the frequency a little bit more. Although large vehicles are coming up shortly, so again we should be able to upgrade a few of these. You are struggling to reach where? Why are you struggling to reach that? You just turn around. What? What are you wanting to deliver? Cannot import. We don't want you importing. Mound's surely building up now. Then we'll be able to extract some bits and bobs off that level. So we've got 39 homes free. Let's send you off somewhere once more. Off you go. We will pause you. Don't want too many unoccupied persons. Trucks all over the place. There we go then. So we should be in a position to have vehicles Depot 1. What's the food situation looking like? Not too good, if I'm honest. Try and copy that. No, it's not going to work, is it? So we could put something there, but that's going to take up too much space. So no, let's not do that. I don't want to do that either just yet. Ha, here we go. Right, so let's look at upgrading. Well, we'll do 2 of those and then we'll do an excavator. This is where the stuff gets really exciting with the bigger vehicles, because it means we can do more with the less. You can go away. New refugees, thank you. 18 refugees. Hooray. Okay. So the research definitely is a lot faster for the early stuff, look. Shooting through. Coal supply is coming through nicely now. And then once we get the excavator there, we'll take one of these smaller ones to take off all the mud and soil over here so we can start expanding the farms. Certainly, as we get to sort of mid-game, we're going to need to get a lot of food being produced. Excuse me. How's the oil plant sorting thing about working out? So now I don't have anything in there. What? Suppose that's not a bad thing, is it? Waiting for materials. What are you waiting for? Aha. Realise I've not done vehicle parts 2. Right. Slow down. Where is vehicle parts? Vehicle parts. Vehicle parts. They're just there, aren't they? Do we need that one? Indeedy do we do. That's gonna need you guys to work there. With our conveyor belts coming down. There like that. That one on there, and then we need to elevate a glass. What on earth are you doing? Put it about there. There we go. Oh, not that one. So we've got our vehicle parts coming in. We've got our steel coming off of that conveyor belt just there. And then we've got our glass coming in on that one also. So as usual, let's get that one built first, just so that can start to prime. And get you and you also, so you can get primed for the same reasons. We will unpause you because we're going to need a lot more vehicle parts coming in a second. And then we'll build that just about there. And again, connect you to you. We need to change that to number 2. What on earth? What? Got no construction parts. That doesn't look or sound good. Let's pause and pause. I don't understand why you're not. Should be full. Full of the lava. many Unity things have we got? That's what I want to know. Bang, bang. Let's upgrade that because we're going to start smashing through some construction parts now. So 18, that is making 18, so that's fine. There you go, the concrete blocks are starting to rise again. Might as well upgrade you as well. That takes 24, so you are making 6, 12, 24, okay. So that's all balanced out now. You take 6. Bang, bang. No research. There's got to be trains next then, hasn't it? And that is something I'm not experienced in. Water recovery, I suppose we can do that. Under construction. So that should be built in a couple of construction parts time. There we go. So we should be making vehicle parts 2, which means we should then start seeing our medium-sized vehicles. Everything else is ticking along nicely now. Right, we're low on iron ore. What's going on over here? What is going on? We don't have too much, so let's extend it there. And then again, we can do the same that direction there. And lots of rock coming out of that bit. Anything else in there? No. There we go. Here starts the issue with the construction. I'll look to get that built. I won't build that just yet, but we can build that. What's this priority? 9 and 9, okay. Pop that there. This one can go. That one to that one. Again, not the most efficient thing, but once we get the water recovery set up, we'll be able to reclaim the steam through back as there's additional water, so that'll help on our water supply a little bit. We're just waiting for the iron ore once more, aren't we? Chewing through it. Chewing. Wow, my wood's low as well. Where shall we go next with the wood? Let's come back over here. Get rid of all of that. Just trying to think what we can do with this bit here, whether we mine all the rock and stuff out and flatten it out. Might be a good opportunity to set up the food production and stuff over here, as I'm thinking. Could look to do that, I suppose. Let's go copy. Pop that down there. And then we'll go edit area, rectangle. We'll take that all the way over there. And then we're going to mine. Wow, we don't want that many. Trucks. But I'm not going to prioritise that area just yet. I'm wanting to do this bit. Do that bit and then we'll take that bit off. Okay. Oh dear. Well, hey, so we have got two medium-sized trucks. Let's see where they are, shall we? There we go. There's our first medium-sized truck. Look at that. See how much bigger it is? No jobs. Go find a job. Go and find a job. Oh. This facility handles sorted mixed material loads onto your trucks by excavators. This is required as trucks can't directly deliver mixed loads to storage units or buildings. Wow, I mean that's certainly a lot bigger than the current one. Almost too big. Wasn't expecting that size, was we? So we spin around, so it'll be orientated a bit like that. Okay. We need 450 construction parts on that. Wow, that's going to chew through the construction parts. Let's not worry about that just yet then. Might upgrade that just so we've got a bit of contingents in terms of our construction parts too. I think I'm going to probably hold out for another 8 minutes or so on the stream because my nose is really getting snotty. Sorry to be so crude. When did we upgrade that then? Certainly not a thing above, is it? Brian. What's the point of having 2 of those then? Just literally like having 2 buildings in the space of 1 footprint, I suppose. Meh. Okay. Also, we've got no iron again whatsoever. What? Because we've got no coal again. Oh. Well, in fairness, that's probably my bad then, because we haven't given you permission to go and eat some more. Go and eat lots. There you go. Coal should start to fill up ever so soon. Glass is also filling up rather nicely. No power. Why would no power? Should have power. Because you give us 48 and you only consume 24, and so do you. So why have we got no steam? Give you a little bit of a boost, shall we? Fill up the old steam pipe. Right, take that one off. Water's looking good. We still haven't got... Has the excavator come yet? No. Nearly there though, 90%. 90%. Trains, woohoo. Location explored. Oh hey, you can come back. Well, I think that has brought us to a nice end to this stream, if I'm honest. Now we've got trains. We can look at trains tomorrow. I've not put a scheduled stream on as yet because I don't know what time but it'll probably be earlier afternoon tomorrow, 2 o'clock-ish, something like that. And then, yeah, tomorrow we can perhaps look at drafting up some sort of train network system. But again, I've got no experience on that whatsoever. That'll be fun. That's something we can learn together, and you know, I can make all the silly mistakes, so you don't have to. But before I do, like I say, we just want to get, oh, look at that, much bigger. In fact, what I'll do is I'll send it over here so you can see almost a side-by-side comparison. Drop that one over there, and whilst that's on its way, we can send one of those over there. All right, so here we go. Is the new style. The capacity of that bucket is 60. No, is it? No, 20. Is it 20? Yeah, 20. Because these are 6. Yeah, look at the difference. Munches through it. Oh. So yeah, one of these scoops fills one of the trucks within one drop up van. Brilliant. Rightio, so yes, that I think is going to conclude today's stream. If, for example, you're having a fantastic time, please do hit that like button to show me this is the sort of stuff you're liking, and if you like it, I'll make more of it, and if you don't like, then I won't. But again, thank you for spending your time with me today. Sorry for the congested nose and nasal issues and everything else that comes, but other than that, thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Matt. I hope you have a fantastic holiday. Obviously, I don't expect to hear from you tomorrow if you're out overseas checking out museums and World War II bunkers and so on and so forth. But otherwise, have a good trip, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Take care. See you later.